Hey everyone, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday. It's Tuesday, January 4th, 2011. Can you guys believe it's 2011? 2011 is the year of the Project of Doom. I'm so excited about this project. I know I've been talking about it a lot. The Project of Doom starts next week. Oh my gosh. I do have a little bit to talk about for the Project of Doom. First of all, the Project of Doom is not called the Project of Doom because it is scary. It is called the Project of Doom because it is the first time that I have designed an entire Harry Potter quilt as a whole. It's also called the Project of Doom because it is going to be my last Harry Potter paper piecing project. I have been paper piecing Harry Potter since 2005, the end of 2005 is when I started sharing early 2006 online. It's been 5 solid years for me of designing and creating Harry Potter patterns, and I've just decided that I really want to go out with a bang. I want to make this one last huge offering, this huge project, share it with the people that I've come to know and love through the Harry Potter fandom that are also quilters and crafters, and they really enjoy working with Harry Potter. And so it's this one giant big effort, and I really hope that you guys participate and we have a great time, and I think you're gonna really like it. I've showed it to a couple of people and they were excited about it. So one other little thing about the Project of Doom, this is going to be my background fabric. I just picked this up this week. I bought it at work, which is Honeybee, and I have no idea who made this fabric because it's not on the selvage, so I can't tell you. But it's a cool little parchment-y star, and that'll be the background for my entire quilt, and I will use a variety of different fabrics to go with it. You may have noticed something different about my video today. I'm in widescreen. My husband, Eli, also referred to often online as the big guy, not because he's big, but because he is big. He's almost 6.5 feet tall, and I'm 5'5", so there's a bit of disparity between our heights, which is why I call him the big guy. He gave me for Christmas an HD camcorder so that I can record my Talk to Me Tuesdays without being attached to a computer, without using a digital camera, and there is a nifty little screen that I can see my face on. So that's really nice. I've actually been recording my Talk to Me Tuesday blind for a while. I've been setting up my regular digital camera, which I will show you. Hold on. For the last year, I've been recording my Talk to Me Tuesday on my little Canon digital camera, which works great, but the screen's on the back. So when I've been recording for the last couple of months, recording blind, which means I've set up the camera, I've aimed it at where I'm going to sit, I've checked it to make sure it works, and then I record, and I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'm holding stuff up to the camera, no idea if you can see it or not. So now I can see my hands, I know what's going on, it's very exciting. But also I've cleaned my craft room, so I'm going to give you guys a really quick look at this because I'm really excited about this. Most of that is project. These are all projects that I put into 2.5 gallon hefty 1-zip bags, and these are projects. One of these has a Harry Potter project in it. It's from an exchange, several swaps that I did, and I'm still waffling on how to set those. I have another one. I've got a Christmas project in here. I've got all kinds of projects in here. These are all projects. And I have resorted, recleaned. I cleaned out like 5 garbage bags of fabric that's going to Goodwill. So if you go to Goodwill in Austin, I usually donate to the Goodwill over by Balcones, which is off of 183 in Northwest Austin. There's going to be a whole bunch of fabric coming in. There's no quilting fabric. It's all denim and corduroy and fleece and things like that. Most of my fleece actually is going to probably go to Linus, and there's costuming fabric and all kinds of stuff in there. Okay, now we've got a little show and tell. Tacket's here, of course. So I've been working on my 9 patch. It's coming along really nicely. We had a sew-in at work as our sort of year-end / holiday party, and on a day that the store was closed, the employees came in and we all sewed, and I worked on my 9 patch. I quilted 2 or 3, maybe 2.5 rows of that. So it is coming along. I'm over half done, so that's exciting. And I also made this, and I'm going to be really careful when I show it to you because there's something on the front, and it's kind of a surprise item. This is a little 3-ring spiral that I did a foundation piece, trying to cover what's on the front because it has words on it. And I did a little foundation piece cover to cover this little $5 binder I got at the office supply store. And it is for a surprise. So I'm not going to tell you who it's for, what it's for, just in case they're watching today. And I will tell you maybe later what it's for. I'm pretty excited about it. It's for a really special reason, and I had a lot of fun making this. I used an old piece of really, really ugly fabric. I mean, really but ugly, like I wouldn't use it for anything else fabric. See if I can give you a peek. You see it in there? It's really horrible. And it's sort of a denim, and I foundation pieced on the back of that because it was lighter. And then I made this out of that. So really excited about this. It was fun to make. It was like it's just blues and yellows and just fun. I got a lot of really fun stuff for Christmas, and I can't show it all because some of it's been put away already. So the first thing I want to show is this great fabric that my best friend Jules gave me, which is this awesome Japanese fabric. This fantastic print. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but my daughter loves it, so I may make something for her, but I may just make something for myself too, because I think it's really adorable. It's really cute. It's got all these great characters on it and stuff. Anyway, so awesome fabric from Jules. And yes, I have my little half gloves on, even though they don't match my sweater, because my hands are cold. Also, Crafty Little Thing sent me the cutest thing, and in order to see it, you need to go to her blog, which I think is craftylittlething.blogspot.com. I'll look it up and make sure that I get the right link for you. Or you can watch Calypso Bard's Talk to Me Tuesday from last week because she got the same thing. Crafty Little Thing sent my family a fez and a bow tie that she had crocheted, which is those are the 11th Doctor's trademarks from Doctor Who, and they were Christmas tree ornaments, so we hung them on the Christmas tree. And we've already put our Christmas ornaments away, so I can't show you this week. But there are awesome pictures online. They're really adorable. We put them right by our TARDIS, which she and her daughter sent us last year for Christmas. So they look really cute on our tree. I'm sorry I didn't pull those out. We packed up, and the kids took all the ornaments off the tree, and I didn't even think about grabbing the ornaments that I wanted to show. So those were all packed. I got a little package from Lady of Lost Times. And she sent me some swirly purple fabric, which will come in really handy for Project of Doom. And she also sent me her Shrinking Solution Challenge necklace and earrings from the Harry Potter paper piecing Shrinking Solution Challenge that we did last year. And what she did was she used the Hogwarts crest pattern, and she cut out the individual pieces from polymer clay using the same pattern, and then I guess she caned it. I'm not super good at polymer clay, so I'm not sure if I think that's the right term. And she made different charms out of it, so I thought that was really cool. Queen MLV sent me a snowman from her snowman project. I'm so excited about this. I was really curious about how this applique embroidery process on a machine works. I don't have an embroidery machine, though I've seen them working, but it's the applique on the machine that I was really curious about. So I'm going to actually take this when I go to Bee on Thursday and show my Bee friends, because they'll be really curious about this too. She also sent me a couple of little acorns. This one's a pincushion. Okay, this really cracks me up because anyone that's known me any length of time, you probably have heard the story about my cat Merlin. I have a giant black cat. He's almost 20 pounds. Several years ago, he swallowed an acorn. We didn't know he swallowed an acorn. We just knew he was sick, he was in distress, he was losing weight. We took him to the vet. They did all kinds of tests on him. They ended up doing ultrasound on his stomach and realized that he had like blocked his small intestine, and they didn't know what it was. They had to do surgery. Long story short, it was an acorn, and we refer to it as when we bought Merlin an oak tree, because that's about how much it costs to get the acorn out of Merlin. But it saved his life, and we still have him, and he's all fat again. So acorns crack me up. You have to have a sense of humor or you go crazy. So thank you, Queen Elmy, for these awesome, fun little things and the other little goodies you stuck in my box. I think last today, but definitely not least, when I was cleaning my sewing room this week, I found all kinds of goodies. One of the things I found, which I'm really excited about, were the Jedi robes I made for Gareth when he was like 2 or 3 years old. He's 13 now. These were folded up in the bottom of a bin with a whole bunch of other stuff on top of it. Had nothing to do with what was in the bin. I don't know why they were in there, but I'm going to show these to you. This is the little underneath tunic. And there's a little belt that goes with it. And this is the little Jedi robe. And I didn't use a pattern. I used if you saw the kimono I made for Eli, I have a patternless pattern technique that I use that I learned from a book years ago, where you measure across the shoulders, you measure the lengths of the arms and the length of what you want, and there's some math involved, and you cut out rectangles, you sew them together, and it makes a robe. It's a really neat technique. But that's how I made this all that time ago, and I will put a picture in of him wearing this. His lightsaber, when he was small enough to wear this, was made out of a paper towel roll and a clothespin and some masking tape. It was like his favorite thing in the whole world for a long time. And it wasn't too long after that he decided he wanted to be Anakin Skywalker for Halloween. So anyway, I'll put that at the end of this video so you can see what my now 13-year-old looked like when he was a cute little Jedi. I think Marie wants to visit because she keeps jumping up here, so she's gonna help me say goodbye. Marie's the baby. She's only 4, and everyone else is either 13 or older. So we'll see you guys next week. You guys have a great week. Bye. Clean my blah, 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 blah.